This morning, we are doing the formal launch of the anniversary celebration. After I've taken you through the details, the Director General will give the inaugural address. After that, he will unveil the anniversary logo, and I think we are grateful to God for this. For the rest of the program, running from after the launching to the 23rd of October, which is on Friday, we will have the customer service week. And this will happen in all the branches that we have in the institution. We are using this week to reach out to the contributors, employers, and indeed the general public. We are also using this week to further create an awareness for the scheme that we run, and to also take it as an opportunity to get a feedback from the people that we serve. In connection with this customer service week, I must say staff from the head office and various divisions are also participating. So it's an entire institutional affair. Also, starting from today, as an institution which is interested in the entire social protection program, our ladies and gentlemen have identified a number of institutions that would want to assist and show some kind of love to them. With the ladies clubs in particular, for those in Accra area and the head office, there is a Royal Orphanage at Teshi where they will be given some gifts. For the Tema area, we have the Great Mission International Rehabilitation and Children's Home at Teshinongwa, where the Tema area office ladies will be extending a hand of love. The Koforidua area, we have the Humunya Orphanage, where they'll be going there to also get some gifts to them. For Cape Coast, we have the Rafik Methodist Orphanage Village at Winneba, where the Cape Coast people will be assisting. And then in Takrady, we have two homes, the Father's Home Care Ministries and the Twin City Special School in the close to the Sekondi Township. For Kumasi, we have the St. James Orphanage, and then for Sunyani, we have two areas, the Hunaka Children's Home in Sunyani, and then the Mom's Love Rural Orphanage at Duai and Kwanta, also in the Brong-Ahafo region. In the Tamale area, they've selected two areas, the Nyahun Children's Home, and then the Mama Ladi Orphanage in the Bolga in the Upper East region. Our men this time are not left out. Normally, the ladies who will find them doing this, but led by our General Manager Benefits, Mr. Leslie Adawaka. There's some innovation, and our men are also taking the initiative. Indeed, they'll be going to the Children's Hospital, Princess Marie Louis in Accra area to also make some donations. In terms of the other activities, on Thursday, the 29th of October, we have a symposium. The theme is Social Security, Then, Now, and Beyond. We believe that at the time that we are marking this anniversary, it is important that we all know our beginnings, where we came from, where we are now, and where we are going. Especially for the younger generation who are in now, they need to know where we are going, and it's important that they appreciate where we came from. As Victoria rightly said, in terms of record keeping, for example, there were times when we kept passbooks. Today, where we are going, we believe that by the end of the year, people can even sit in their console of their homes and even check on their statements. Already, even under the phase 2 of the biometric, the OBS, there are employers who are sitting in their offices. We are able to validate their contribution reports, and they are even able to make payments at banks, not even in our offices. We think it's a great achievement, and we can put our hands together for what all of us have done so far. So under that symposium, we have again, out of the 3 members who will be doing the presentations, 2 of our own, Mr. J.E. Alote Papum, and then Mrs. Gipti Antechi, who will be handling the symposium for us. Then we have an outsider, Professor Stephen Adai, who will be taking us through Social Security Beyond. After the 23rd, the 29th, when we've had the symposium, we'll also have a What Do You Know program, a quiz program on social security. So again, what we are doing is that we are using the occasion to create further awareness for our scheme, so that through this, people also better know what we are doing. So on Sunday, the 1st of November, there will be a What Do You Know on the SSNIT Social Security in Ghana at 12:30 p.m. at the GBC studios. In all of this, we would not want to forget what the Lord has done for us. When we look back 50 years ago, there are other institutions that we started with. We're talking about the GEHOCs, the GNTCs, and what have you. But today, we are still standing as a great institution, and therefore, we'll be having a Thanksgiving service on the 1st of November 2015 at the World Trade Center, our own facility, where we would like to give thanks to the Almighty God for how far He has brought us. And in all of this, we'll crown it all with that Thanksgiving ceremony. And ladies and gentlemen, Director General, that is a brief ceremony for our 50th anniversary. And we are trusting that all members of staff will join us in making this anniversary a big success. Thank you so much.
I call on the Director General, Mr. Ernest Thompson, to give us his speech.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, great men and women of the media, colleagues, good morning. It is indeed a singular honor and pleasure to have everyone seated for this memorable function, the launching of the celebration of 50 years of social security in Ghana from 1965 to 2015. 50 years is a major milestone in the life of an institution. Advisedly, we have chosen to have this occasion celebrated and observed on a low key. Hence our decision to have a week or two in the month of October for the anniversary celebration. Our celebration is not so much a festivity, but a solemn occasion to pause, reflect, and look back at the tortuous but progressive journey we have made and to dream of more laurels. 50 years ago, in order to curtail inequality and partiality among Ghanaian working clerks, an Act of Parliament, Act 279, was passed. Prior to this law, it was only senior officers in the civil service who had pension benefits on retirement. The working population, who were junior officers in the civil service, as well as those working in the private sector, had their fate in their own hands. They were thus likely to become destitute on retirement because there was no income replacement policy for them on retirement. I am glad to announce that currently we have over 148,000 pensioners. That is almost 150,000 pensioners. And over 1.2 million active contributors, with about an establishment of over 48,800. Our monthly pension payroll is around 53.5 million for the almost 150,000 pensioners. We have come a long way when in 1992, our pension population was only 971. At this very important moment, I would like to pay tribute to our cherished pioneers, members, and pensioners who have been the backbone of social security in Ghana. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the social security scheme in Ghana has gone through so many transformations and has been the fertile training ground for seasoned administrators, and SSNIT has also imparted on the fortunes of the economy of this country in a very positive manner. And I must say that SSNIT has always been a lightning rod. Why? Because the mere mention of SSNIT flares up discussions, comments, critics, and even sells newspapers. But this ought to be the case because pension administration, though a complex subject, yet it must concern all. And even in advanced countries, it is always an electoral issue. Down the road, Ghana has seen a robust financial stock exchange market through the unflinching contribution of SSNIT. All the financial sectors in SSNIT do get strong support. Today, flamboyance of real estate developments in Ghana was revolutionized by SSNIT in the 1970s, and for that, Ghana has been cluttered with many high-rise buildings by the trust, which serves as commercial accommodation to many institutions. Other sectors of the economy, such as manufacturing, energy, services, and education, have all benefited and continue to benefit from the investment policies of the trust. You will recall that His Excellency the President and the leadership, the Chief Justice, just commissioned the ultra-modern court complex in Accra. This complex was pre-funded by SSNIT by way of a commercial loan to the government of Ghana via the Ministry of Finance. Ladies and gentlemen, the involvement of the trust in socio-economic development of the country is not a gesture done in isolation. The whole idea is to ensure that SSNIT, a pension fund, and indeed the National Pension Fund, assist in the growth of the economy. In fact, in most developed countries, the role of the pension fund can never be devoid of development of the country. But whilst we do this, we should also bear in mind is that it also ensures growth in the economy and therefore the supply of more contributors to the scheme, and therefore helps in the sustenance of the scheme. In doing these investments, SSNIT is always guided by its asset allocation policy. And also, it has its own principles it follows for its corporate social responsibility policies. The general principle guiding our corporate social responsibility is the policy of social protection. We need to bear in mind that social security is only a facet of social protection. To commemorate the Golden Jubilee of SSNIT, we are undertaking 3 monumental community projects: a children's library, 40 police community stations, and a sports complex to be built in the Ododio constituency in Greater Accra. The library is to provide a helping hand in the development of future contributors to the social security scheme. SSNIT, as an institution, will continue to make strides to affect positively today's generation and the generations after us. For all we know, the highest SSNIT contributor in some years to come would have had the opportunity to use this monumental library in, the development, in its developmental stages of life. The next monumental project under our corporate social responsibility is the sports complex. It will be a facility that will promote enhanced fitness and good health, and at the same time provide employment to the youth.